Yo, what's popping guys? Welcome to another episode of Explore Page Exploration. The Terraria video that comes out today will be coming out later, quite later, few hours after this one, as right now it is 12:30 in the morning as I'm recording this, and I don't want to make so many videos. I'm not gonna go to sleep tonight if I do that, so I'm going to film the Terraria video after I'm done with all my stuff during the day tomorrow, and then it'll go up a little bit later. But for now, we're going to play some games. Hey, look at that. It's my friend Schmish. He's really cool. Go check him out. He's really good at, like, everything. We're going to start with a platformer that actually looks kind of good, called Wizard Quest, a scrolling platformer. Looks like it could actually be, you know, a little bit interesting. As far as I'm aware, there's music from Free. Alright, Free. Sounds good. I'll trust you. Ooh. Alright, let's start in the forest. Looks like we're starting in the forest. Oh, okay. Okay, we get some spiders. Okay, I cannot jump on the spiders. Note, the spiders cannot be jumped on. Keep that in your head. Can I? I'm a wizard, but I don't have wizard abilities. Watch me as I do, and I just didn't see it in the instructions because I'm bad. Ow, okay, chill. Yo, calm down. You don't need to be getting all feisty now. Ow, okay, well, chill out. Calm down for a moment. Calm down for just a little bit. And I'm sure we can get your problem sorted out, okay? Ow! Okay, yeah, we don't want to go in there. That's like the last place we want to go. That is the last place. We're not gonna ask how I just did that. You know what happened? Whatever happened. And we just kind of go with it. It's really just gonna sit right there, isn't it? But I guess I have to damage boost it. Alright, this platformer actually isn't terrible. Would you believe it? Looks like somebody actually put the smallest bit of effort into it. And it paid off. When you put effort into your games, boys, people are going to like them. So that's the message for today. When you make a game, before you post it, think, do I care about this game? Because if I don't really care about it, I bet other people won't either. So definitely put a lot of care into your games, because that's what gives them character and makes them unique and interesting. I don't even know what these things are I'm collecting. What is it? Fruit? Am I collecting some fruit right now? I think it's fruit. By the way, I just somehow realized the counter in the corner. I have no idea how I didn't see that prior. But I mean, I didn't, I guess. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Go ahead and just kind of hop over the spider. No, I need that. Thank you. I only have 2 lives left, so I only have 1 life left, so I can't afford to be messing around. Alright, just kind of hop over him. Gotta come down over here. Oh no, I gotta go past him. I literally have to go past him. How am I gonna get that much time? I don't have that much time to get back there. Oh, we're not gonna get those ones. Oh, is this the end? You need all the crystals to get in there, don't you? I don't have them all. Guys, the third episode of Mind Your Manners is out. Let's watch it.
Way to get back to work.
Oh, you better.
So, you sure you didn't recognize her?
No?
Definitely. I never forget a face.
Hey guys.
Wait a
Hey,
minute.
dude.
Hey,
Dude.
Will.
Oh, man. Okay, this is copyright music, so I had to talk really loud.
And then she just took off in
They're
a big
just
hurry.
chilling in the mines.
Do you think she mistook him for someone else?
Probably.
I'm mining.
Oh my god, who would have thought?
That guy's one of a kind.
Yeah, I mean, look at him. He's kind of ugly. Huh.
Why does the boss want us digging up so much gold?
Because
Isn't it pretty much worthless?
Because money, you idiot.
I don't know. Who knows? Maybe he
There's
just
diamond
wants to
right
stock
there.
up on golden apples.
Maybe
Or
he
maybe
wants-
he knows something we don't know.
Yeah, maybe that gold sells for like
I think
thousands
he
of
wants
dollars.
to open his own chain of gold watch stores.
And that's why you're mining diamonds, dude.
Get us some brickin' powered rails.
Some brickin' powered whales. That
You guys
is
ever
a
wonder if
hilarious
there's more
joke.
to life than this?
No, there's not. It's just
Nah,
this all day.
man. What more could you want?
We're making bucks, getting exercise,
and
working with our hands.
Brickin' A.
Oh god, that hurts to listen
Plus,
to.
we get to work
Brickin'
outside.
he's clever,
you
but
know,
like it hurts.
Sort of.
It's definitely not
Knock off
outside.
time, lads. Another good haul today. The boss will be pleased.
He better be pleased.
Guys,
If he's
I'm
not,
gonna
I'll
work late
kick him
tonight
into the
to make up for coming in so
lava
late this
pool.
morning, okay?
I don't know.
Good on you, Larry.
Make sure you get home before dark, man. I could stay late too if you want.
I'll be fine.
No,
See you guys.
no, he doesn't want to stick there with
You
Rick.
sure we should
Rick
be leaving
smells like
him alone
fish.
Like this?
Don't worry
Anybody like
about
a guy
it.
that smell like
Larry's
fish.
a big boy. He could take care of himself.
He can't take care of himself.
Later, Alex. Bye, Roy. See ya, William.
William.
Will?
Well, who are those three fine fellows? I wonder if anybody actually does when they like work to themselves, just kind of like hum like that and just say words. Oh, he's dead. He's dead. He is complete. And then putting him in a chest.
Who are you guys? Was that costume party tonight? I'm having trouble
Also,
thinking straight.
isn't the point of hitting them in the head to knock them out? It just
hit on the
didn't work.
head. No, wait, I got it. I usually like to think outside the box.
Oh my goodness. Okay, there's one thing I want to look at that I seen or saw, I don't know. It was like right near the beginning. Yeah. Okay. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. It says, so, are you sure you didn't recognize her? Definitely, I never forget a face. Does that make sense? I don't think that makes sense. I don't know. Maybe it does. Maybe I'm just stupid. I don't know. Next game we have is called Vector Wave, a game that's inspired by Geometry Dash. Now, if it's anything like Geometry Dash, it's going to have a lot of copyright music in it, so I'm just going to mute it right now, just off the bat. Which sucks, but you know, that's just how it has to be sometimes. You get it. I can guarantee this intro music is 100% copyright, so I'm glad that's not on. Alright, let's just take a look. I wonder if I can click. It said use space, but I want to know if I can click. Oh, I can. Oh, it's the wave, aka my favorite mode in Geometry Dash. Oh, it's so beautiful. I love the wave. The wave is, little does everyone know, I actually have a kid, and it is the wave. That is what this is. This is my child. I don't know how I gave birth to a triangle, but you know, he's just a dope guy. He's just a dope guy. Have you ever met Wave? Let's hear him talk. He'll tell a story. All right, so this one time, well, actually, probably introduce myself first. What's up, dog? I'm Wave, and today I'm gonna be telling you a story as I maneuver my way through these saw blades. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so, first of all, so basically, one time, I was laying in bed, and I got up, and my dog was sitting at the foot of my bed. His name's Chuck. I looked at Chuck, and Chuck was looking at me. Then while Chuck was looking at me, he started going like, because he was like hungry or something. So I took my foot, put it right in his jaw, flung him across my room, down the hallway, and into the living room. I stand up out of bed, and I walk down the hall. Little do I know, there's a shoelace on the floor. I don't know how that got there, but I done went over there and tripped all over it. Now, bam, I fall face plant right there on the floor, and now I'm crying. I'm like, wham, wham, yeah, and all that. So then I get back up, and I walk into the living room where Chuck's sitting there. He's growling at me now. He's like, "Rrr, rrr." And I'm like, Chuck, shut up. Shut up, Chuck. Chuck, shut up. He's growling at me. He bites my calf. I fling him out the window. We're on a second story, by the way. He flies off the second story balcony, lands right on the floor. I'm not sure if he's okay, and I'm like, I'm sure I'll figure it out. So I go to make myself a sandwich, and I'm like, we don't got no fish for my fish sandwich. So what I do, let me tell you what, is I go out and I'm going to go out on the boat and catch me a big old trout. So I walk outside and I walk down the balcony stairs into my backyard. And out there, can you guess who's there? Take a guess who happened to be there in the backyard at the same time as me. That's right, you got it right. It was Chuck, dog. So I walk up to Chuck. I'm like, I'm sorry, Chuck, that was mean. The only reason I kicked you into the stratosphere is because you bit my calf. And he was like, you know, because he's a dog and he can't talk. He can't speak human words. So he, I guess he didn't get the message because he bites me again. So I throw him into the lake. Chuck can't swim. He got no back legs. He start drowning. I'm like, oh, gotta go save the dog now. So I go out and I grab him. I put him back on land. I say, go lay down. And Chuck goes and he lay down. I get back up. I get out on my boat. And I basically go ahead and say, all right, we're going to go out there. We're going to catch ourselves a big old trout. Maybe a bass or something. I don't even know. I don't know what kind of fish you can eat. If it's got fish, it's probably edible. So I get out on the boat. I'm like in the middle of the lake. I cashed out the rod and I'm just sitting there waiting for a nibble. I'm just chilling there. And all of a sudden there's this dude in a speedboat. He's speeding past real quick. And I'm like, I ain't going to have none of that. Because with all that speeding, right, what's going to happen is it's going to scare all the fish away. And then I ain't going to get no food today. So what I decided to do is I pull out a pocket-sized harpoon gun out of my back pocket. I blow him in the face with it. He fall down, right? Now I'm like, oh, God, I got a body on my hand now. What am I going to do with that, dog? So I walk back up to I drive my boat over to him. And I eat him. I eat the whole body. 4 bites. World record. You ain't even know. So now I got 2 boats on my hand. And I don't know what to do with it. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, this cop shows up on a boat for some reason. I didn't even know that was a thing. But he could pull up and he like, did you just kill that guy with a pocket-sized harpoon gun? And I'm like, no, officer, I don't do that right there. I didn't do that. He's like, well, I literally saw you shoot that guy in the face with a pocket-sized harpoon gun. I don't know where you get a pocket-sized harpoon gun, but I mean, you found one. And I was like, all right, officer, I'm sorry. And he's like, you're sorry. Oh, yeah, that excuses the murder you just did. And I was like, officer, what do you want me to do? And he's like, I want you to come with me. And I'm like, okay, that's not going to happen. So you want to know what I do? Pull up my pocket-sized harpoon gun, blast him right in the face. He fall in the water. I don't want to eat him. I'm kind of full. So, you know, I just kind of let him sink to the bottom. Okay, cool. So now I'm like, well, since I'm not hungry no more, I don't need no fish. So I drive back on my boat to the house again. When I get into the house, or when I get to my yacht, I'm sorry, I hop out. Chuck's sitting there. He's like, oh. I'm like, Chuck, you get back in the house. You know what I'm going to do to you. So Chuck run back in the house. And I'm like, well, I should probably go buy some food for later, right? So I start walking over to the front yard so I can get in my truck and go to town so I can get me some food from the mart. And, you know, I walk up to my truck and I put the keys in the ignition. And could you guess what happens? The entire truck goes and explodes. And I'm like, whoa. The whole truck just blew up. I bet it was Chuck probably plotting against me or something like that. So anywho, I pull out my pocket-sized truck right out of my back pocket. And I throw that sucker down. And I get inside. And I put the keys in the ignition. And it starts up. And it's purring like a cat. Except it's not a cat because it's a truck. You know how that goes. So I get in the truck and I go to drive to town. When I get to town, I stop on Main Street. I hop out and I start walking to the grocery mart. I see this pet store on Main Street. So what I do is I'm like, I wonder if they got any pets in there. I look through the window. I see there's a snake in there. I don't know about you. I don't like no snake. So what I do is I pull out a pocket-sized RPG, blow up the entire pet store. There's cats, dogs, turtles, fish flying everywhere. And then I'm like, well, now I kind of feel bad because, you know, there's probably money in there, right? And I just blew up all the money. So I'm like, how do I fix this situation? I'm like, all right, my back pocket is basically omnipotent. So what I do is I pull out a pocket-sized pet store, and I plop that puppy right down in its place. And then I'm like, well, time to go to the mart. I go to the mart. Would you believe it if I told you I forgot we don't got no mart in our town? And I just drove to Main Street for literally no reason. So I go back home, depressed and sad, but full and delighted to see that Chuck is sitting in his bed like a good boy, So what I do is I walk up to him, I give him 2 pats on the head. I go, pat, pat. And he's like, oh, oh. And I'm like, that sounded really sexual, Chuck. You don't do that. That sounds gross. And he's like, I'm sorry. And I'm like, Chuck, you just say words? He's like, I could always say words, dog. What you mean? And I was like, oh, okay, that's not cool. So basically, I'm like, all right, Chuck, you got to get out of the house. He's like, I'm not going to be getting out the house right now. So I kick him out the house, and I lock the door, and I go back to sleep. So thank you guys for listening to my story. I know it's kind of long, but, you know, I hope you found it entertaining. Maybe I could come back on the show again another time, and we could do it again. I don't even know. Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, didn't like it. If you didn't like it anyways, because I just improv'd that entire story off the top of my head. I don't even remember I don't even remember much about what it was about, except a lot of pocket-sized stuff. So leave a like for that. Also, while you're at it, why not subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my content? That helped me out a lot. We're growing super quick and it's super cool. Yeah, all that good stuff. Join Discord, link in the description. The game jam is the game jam video is in the works. I gotta edit it up. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.